What are the 4 steps in adding and subtracting algebraic fractions? Hi, I'm Teacher Aminul from YMS EduTech Learning Hub. Inshallah, we help students improve in maths and science by 2 grades in less than 3 months. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the 4 steps to add and subtract algebraic fraction. Let's check it out. Here I have the 4 steps. Step number 1 is always to factorize the denominator. Step number 2 is to find a common denominator. Step 3, make your expression into a single fraction. And step 4 is to expand and simplify your algebraic fraction. Let's take a look at a very simple example. Here we have 2 algebraic fractions that we will subtract one from the other. The denominator for the first fraction is 2. The denominator for the second fraction is 6. In step 1, we need to factorize the denominator. But in this case, the denominators are numbers, numerals, so there is no need for us to factorize. Unless it is an algebraic expression that needs to be factorized first, which I will be showing in the next video. But as of now, let's do this simple example first. If our denominator here is 2, while here is 6, to get a common denominator, that's step number 2, getting a common denominator. We need to find the lowest common multiple. Okay, the lowest common multiple. Okay, the lowest common multiple. Okay, the lowest common multiple. So the lowest common multiple of 2 and 6 will be 6. So here, this expression on the left, this fraction, I need to multiply by 3 both in the numerator and the denominators. The next thing we'll do, put them as a single fraction. So 3 multiplied by x, we will get 3x. 3 multiplied with negative 2y, we will get negative 6y over 6. On the right side here, it will still be x minus y over 6. Now that we have 2 fractions, we have the same denominator. What we can do, we'll go to step number 3, which is to put everything as a single fraction. 3x minus 6y. Now here is very important, because when you like to subtract another expression, you need to subtract them as a group. Therefore, you need to put a bracket. This bracket will denote that x minus y is a group. What is the implication? The implication is the next step when you open up your bracket to expand and simplify. So to expand and simplify this fraction, so x will be a minus x, while the negative y will now be a plus y, because you need to change your sign. So here we will get everything over 6. So let me swing over to this left side here. Now, what kind of expression will we get now? So we will need to simplify the numerator. Okay, so simplifying the numerator, 3x minus x, you have 2x minus 6y plus y. So be careful of the negative sign. Negative 6 plus 1 of y. So you have a negative 5y, everything over 6. So it's a very simple 4-step process. Step 1. To factorize our denominator. For this question, our denominators are numbers, therefore we don't need to factorize them. Step 2, get common denominator. So common denominator of 2 and 6, taking the lowest common multiple, that means it will be a number 6. So this fraction here, I will need to multiply by 3. So have a denominator of 6. So whatever you multiply in the denominator, you need to multiply to the numerator as well. You end up with 3x minus 6y. Step 3 is to put everything as a single fraction. Now that your fractions having the same denominator, you can put them as a single fraction with a denominator of 6. The last step, we will expand and simplify. Step 4. When we expand, remember there is this bracket here. Be careful because the signs will change, because this is a negative in front of the bracket. So the sign in the bracket will change. 3x minus x, you get 2x, and negative 6y plus y, you get negative 5y over 6. So I hope you have found this video useful to add or subtract our algebraic fraction. So the 4 simple steps that you must follow. First is to factorize your denominator. Second is to find common denominator. The third is to put all your fractions into a single fraction. And number 4, expand and simplify your numerator. If you have any questions and need me to clarify any of these steps, drop a comment below. And if you have found this video useful, like it, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you again in the next video.